Ooh, I actually almost forgot about that. Oh, that's what the other thing I was going to do, and I completely forgot. I forgot.
He forgot.
I forgot the thing. The thing with the stuff.
You mean the thingy stuff?
No, that's what I do when nobody's around.
Oh, you mean the stuffy of the thing?
That's what I do when everybody's around. What, really? How did it get removed from Steam? I thought it was still there. Never mind, I'm not going to ask. Anybody hear the latest in the why do they make this gaming? The
I can't say that I have.
It's like only up. Just supposed to be like a kind of a getting over it game kind of situation.
I have no clue what you're even talking about, so.
Getting over it with Bennett Foddy.
Ah, that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I only seen like one video of it, and I'm like, why do people play this game?
Yeah, it's literally rage bait, and people like watching rage bait.
I don't find it enjoyable at all.
Yeah. Okay.
My favorite videos are watching people be happy. Is that so simple?
It should be. People just enjoy people being happy. You know, why does everything have to be a roid rage and anger?
One of the people I've been following for years had their channel demonetized because they had, and I echo this, duplicate content when it's not duplicated at all.
Duplicate content's a weird one to figure out.
Yeah,
Is,
especially considering.
did they do a lot of clip episodes?
No, the Let's Play and but E3 was still a thing. They did put up trailers that they thought, hey, my audience would like this.
That might have done it.
Different? How is that any different than IGN or any other type of news thing?
Because IGN has money.
Maybe. But he has a second channel. Right now, he has ranked all the Bobbies. Either games
Anyway, we should probably get going here.
Yeah, behind, as usual.
Alright. Well, let's get started here in 3, 2, 1.
So, Mrs. Cake told me you enjoy being fed this way. Well then, here comes the airplane. Meow. What? You ate them! All of them! They're all dead! Sweet Celestia, they're raising a monster! What kind of sick feeding method is this?
Oh! Whoops. This is just an illusion!
Second, what did you do?
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 540. I am your host here to bring you the Brony community for this week. I am, of course, Circuit Main. But I am not here by myself. I am joined by a wonderful group of panelists who are also here to bring you the Brony community for this week. We are joined by DM21,
Hey.
Deathlight Productions, Toakoi,
Hmm.
Tech Stallion,
Wait, what? What?
and Suki from the Otaku Ascended.
For legal purposes, you can't prove I'm here.
Reasonable.
Is it a ruseable?
It's very reasonable.
Ruseable. But of course, we're here to bring you the Brony community for this week, and this week is it's been a fun week. It's for personal reasons and for pony reasons. We'll get to the personal ones in a moment. I promise I'll save the worst. I saved the worst of it for the pre-show, so we'll just kind of give a little update on what's going on since theirs. But for pony reasons, today is the last day of Artist Training Ground. And of course, I've been doing entries with a paint type motif the entire week. Except for today, I haven't had a chance to do it yet for the personal reasons, of course. So for the show today, we are going to be doing some arting. That's right, I'm going to bring up my Clip Studio Paint. I'm going to take some suggestions from you, our viewers. And we are going to make the final day 30 piece of the Artist Training Ground. Hopefully within 45 minutes. And yes, we're going to be putting the best effort we can and quickest we can. So it's going to be a bit of a shot piece. But of course, before we do that, we should probably get a chance to voice our concerns and talk about our daily lives and other insanities. And what better way than a good old dose of wubbing. With, of course, What's Up Brony. So, I will ask all of you, as I do every week, once again, what's up, Bronies?
Nothing too crazy on my end. I'm starting work on my panel for Ponies Online this week, and then working on other stuff related to outfits and whatnot. So, yay, fun.
Fun indeed. So, a little bit of my court here, just to, some of the pre-show already have an idea of what's going on, but just to give a quick heads up, I started the first day and basically my first training day of my new job. It was definitely a bit of a hectic day today, a lot more hectic than I even anticipated in any way. However, it's through, it's done, I got it over with, and tomorrow is another day. However, because of it, I did not have an opportunity to sit down and try to do some arting. Which is also why we're going to be doing the last day of the Artist Training Ground today. Because I've already gotten all 29 days, we might as well see it through to the end, and I'm happy to share it with all of you at the same time. I think that'd be a good way. Plus, we kind of need a calm breather, relaxer day after all the insanity going on. So this is a good way to keep calm and get a good breather going on. All right. Anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on with them?
Boy, do I got a list like always.
So, how's building your own house been?
Well, I finished mounting the cab up, but then I realized I ran out of grinder discs, so I couldn't build the cab reinforcement, so I couldn't put the floor back in yet. But also all the tiling that I was using for insulation for my room that I'm living in right now, I was short by a half tile from completely covering the floor. So that was very annoying.
I can imagine, but I know that if you go like Walmart or other places that have like hidden placemats, you can easily repair that.
Well,
And
yeah.
then this weekend, because I was feeling kind of sick, all I did was I mounted up the rear view camera for my truck and got it all working, and I soldered all the connections this time instead of just using clamps. So my sound system now sounds like way better because it's not going through as much resistance, which is nice.
Oh, so you didn't go with the clamps.
Well, I used that to originally test to make sure everything was working, which is why I figured out one of my tweeters was blown on my driver's side. So, yeah, I got the camera working and not feeling the greatest, and yeah, I got too hot today, and I'm now back to feeling how I felt last weekend.
Well, I can imagine the heat has been murder.
I cannot deal with heat, especially in a black truck with black windows and black seats with no AC. It's rough.
Yeah, it definitely sounds
All
rough.
the goth people must suffer for their fashion.
Hey, don't make fun of me.
I'm not.
No.
I too wear black ensembles. The only color is gray vest, so I don't get ran over.
All right. Well, in any case, anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on with them?
Well, it happened recently, but I don't think you guys want to hear it, or the viewers want to hear it. So,
All right. All right. I'd say that's a good segue to go ahead and move on to the news here. Of course, a little bit of sad news. TruckCon is now officially over for the weekend. And with that, Traveling Pony Museum donated all of their goods and have bowed out of going to cons in an official capacity at this point. So if you never had a chance to visit the Traveling Pony Museum merch store or visit the museum, other than online archives, which they did take pictures of everything that they had in their collection, they're going to be putting it up for posterity on on a website. Yeah, Traveling Pony Museum is just going to have an Etsy store, and that'll pretty much be it. Which, I understand the reason, but it's still sad. It's sad. Makes me feel sad.
Well, it's one of those things of, this was all volunteer work. And over the course of the show, they did amazing things. People gave them amazing memories, and it's like, now those memories go to someone else.
Yeah. That's true. Well, and at least on a good note, we do got another convention coming up. We got the Everfree Northwest Convention that is 4 weeks and 2 days away. And, yep, I can't wait. I am eager and excited to go. They're going to be over in Bellevue, Washington. So I just got to wait a little bit longer, and soon we will enjoy wonderful Everfree time.
And then we have 2 online conventions going on with music and then Ponies Online.
Yep. The Rave of the Bells the next week after, and then Ponies Online the week after that. So it's gonna be a full August full of convention. Seriously, we got the middle of August, the second middle of August, and the end of August. It's in August of Pony, everybody.
The only reason we don't have the first week is because everyone collectively went no.
No, I'm pretty sure it's because everybody needs to get ready for the other 3 weeks.
True.
Anyway, so I hope you guys are excited. A lot of conventions coming up, especially if you are not able to go to some physically. Online conventions do have a nice presence too, and they're quite a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get ready for those wonderful conventions to come up. So let's go ahead and move on to the news here. First off, we do have a history of week of history in the making. With I believe that this was actually the first week that the first BronyCon was held. Granted, it was it was still in New York, and it was a smaller meetup, so it wasn't like a giant BronyCon like we all know and love. But it was the beginning of it, which is really awesome. So it's nice to know that that a big part of history actually happened this last week. So who's
say
ready?
Whatever you want about the staff of Equestria Daily, but they do good work to keep all this archived and news to the Brony fandom.
I don't have any.
I will never understand the drama because I really don't live in that space.
I don't care. I'm just here for the pony. Speaking of which, 100 and 4 pony t-shirts have popped up on Amazon. And boy, these are a treat.
Luna is best horse.
But yes,
No, best princess.
they're a treat because first you got the little corner bug shirts, and then as you scroll down, you get to see the other shirt designs, and a lot of them are. It feels like these are the kind of things you would either see, well, basically in Walmart. These are like Walmart shirts that you would just see randomly. Oh wow, it's really hard to see on that
Boy,
one.
that one.
Because
That's
apparently
not
it's supposed to be gray, I guess, with
Yeah.
white out with white in there.
Yeah, it
But
doesn't
without
do-
a black border, it's kind of it looks weird.
Yeah, it really
Yeah,
makes
it
it hard.
doesn't do well against a computer like screen.
Yeah, but yeah, you get a lot of vectors. You get some fun ones that are enjoyable. Some that just feel like they basically look like they should be on like. Well,
Okay, wait,
yeah.
go back up. Keep it. Okay, what about that face says fierce? Fuck you.
I'm
I'm
so
a fierce, toughy wumpy.
I'm fierce in bed.
It's like I'm an animal in bed. Now go get me snacks.
Pet
I
me,
need
and give
to
me
keep my
snacks.
energy up if you want to go another 2 rounds.
Of Smash Brothers. Let's behave ourselves. Ponies have more fun. Wow,
They
we.
do.
They
You
really do, because they don't suck like humans do.
Oh no, they suck sometimes.
I said I like humans do.
Well, oh, we even got Pony Life in there a little bit.
No, my mohawk is my.
Oh,
superpower.
dude. Okay, I need to get the shirt. Just a bro who loves Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah, that is you.
You sell me that shit.
I absolutely need that
Oh,
shirt.
speaking of which, I found some kawaii Twilight you might like. Circle.
Wait, sure. Wasn't that an AJ saying?
It doesn't sound like a rarity thing. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that is a sign.
Wait a minute, the Pinkie Pie too, so awesome. There's a rainbow that. Oh my god, they got all these quotes
Yeah.
messed up. This is actually hilarious.
So awesome is Rainbow Dash. Cross my heart is Pinkie
Pie, yeah.
Sugar is Applejack.
That's
So.
Oh, no!
They're doing great.
No, wait, it's a shirt of lore. It's a shirt of lore. Twilight Sparkle has unfortunately mixed them up again, except this time they're mixing up the catchphrases. That's why she's just
so
sitting there with a smile on their face, just like, yeah, this is fine.
When they change all their marks this time, it just changes their accents.
Yeah,
And speaking patterns.
yeah.
Well,
Oh, good vibes. I do like that. I mean, the vector feels off, but good vibes.
I'm picking up good vibrations.
I believe in unicorns.
I believe.
I believe in the unicorns where they're ugly
I
as hell.
believe in miracles.
Oh,
Well, you know, where it's like where they just look like worn out mules and stuff like that, but they got like a tail of a lion and all that fun stuff.
yeah.
I don't think chimeric things. Come on, you know this.
No. I'm seeing Eeyore because that seems like a very Eeyore design.
Oh wow. I don't know why, but this feels like it's going to be out of date in 5 years somehow.
Yeah, with only one like. I'm sorry, Fluttershy, you're not popular.
Oh.
That's why she's not one of the marketable 3.
They're one of a. Well, some people here would easily wear this one.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm gonna keep just moving on here.
I need to figure out.
Ooh, swag.
Unicorn besties. Like, just a girl who loves rarity. That should say just a boy who loves rarity.
Nah,
No guys love rarity.
I don't even know that's
Adorbs.
adorable.
Adorbs.
Those vectors.
Boy, some of these colors are just screwed up. That might be just.
I wonder if it loaded up the images weirdly, because I swear it wasn't this bad. Yeah, this isn't bad at all. But yeah, no, it's just, I absolutely love the shirts that they have here. This is great. Oh look, just a
Kid
kid.
who loves ponies.
There you go.
You
Just
rainbow me
go
up,
who loves
believer.
Fluttershy.
Yeah, I know some of it. If you put on a gray
Oh, look,
background, you want to
sweet.
wash out your
Okay,
characters
sweet tea,
because
Pinkie Pie.
it's gonna get bled through to the forefront. But
Hey, look,
some
we're
of it's
back to
really
cool.
tough.
And there are even more pony shirts.
Oh no, we're just touching the G4. They there's a lot that came out for some reason. We have no idea. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Here's your rarity,
Are
bros.
we all man shirts?
Yeah.
Holiday
I
Oh.
want-
circle.
I kinda
Wow,
want the
this-
shirt where it's just like goals.
That's an old vector right there.
No, this is silly because it just feels like they took the normal vector and just pasted Christmas stuff onto it.
I've seen this
Yep.
somewhere before. I just can't remember where.
Born to sort. Why is Pinkie
Oh,
Pie
one
there?
of these things
Are
is
they
not
implying
like the other.
something? Are they implying
Oh
something?
yeah, she can fly. You've seen all those weird devices and stuff that she used.
Do you doubt the powers of God, Pinky?
Yes. Oh, look! The
That's
periodic
what-
table of Pony.
That's what everybody needs right there.
Yeah, that's awesome stuff. Oh, look, you even got off-color gray. Okay, you know what? We got to look into this a little bit more.
Granny
Something
right
looks
there,
wrong
just
here.
set.
All of the colors look so wrong in the right
They're,
ways.
they're overly saturated. That's
Yeah.
what happens.
Not even that. Some of them, like Granny, just looks like colored off weird. Coco Pomel does not look right at all.
Scootaloo is looking intensely at Sweetie Belle, or is she looking at Sips and Snails?
Oh, they have puppy dog tails.
No, but they're infused together.
I don't care. We got Screw Loose. That's all
Oh
we need.
no! Sips and Snails, the cat dog of the series.
No, Lara and Bon Bon were that.
Wait,
No,
which one of
I
these
was
is
just making
nuclear?
A joke. What if their horns stayed like that throughout the entire series? It would have been a hilarious reference joke.
Yeah, you got your.
Skill at
Uh,
fan.
But
There's
that
your
would have just made it too silly.
Pony Power, Rainbow Dash, Selfie!
I used to have the periodic table memorized at one point.
Oh, this is in a different language.
Esta mama es inteligente. Okay, yeah. Hey, here you go. Generic guy. You're just a bro who loves ponies. You don't even need this.
Dash
for
with
the-
those rainbow bedroom eyes.
It's great. Anyways.
Gonna. Oh, here we go. Now you get to. Yeah, it's like a fun little mix of just all sorts of different kinds of designs. Yeah, we're just gonna start. Yep, there's your Applejack. But I love it. I absolutely love it. It just feels so.
Actually, the only one
it
we
feels
haven't seen
strangely
is just a
nostalgic.
bro who loves Twilight Sparkle.
Yes, we did. It was right at the top.
Yes.
It feels almost like the shirts you'd see at conventions, like 5 or 6,
Oh, there it is.
5 or 6
Okay.
years ago.
Not even that. It's like the first conventions. I remember the first Brony cuts that had things like this. What the hell is that?
It's a cat and mouse.
It's a cat
It's a
that's
mouse.
screaming. It's in your
I'm
mouth.
gonna see if she's hungry.
Alright. It's in your mouth. While is that looking? We also got G5. So now we made fun of G4. Let's make fun of some G5 here. Got the,
Too hurt.
got the
Oh, that's
graffiti.
cool, actually.
Stitch isn't bad. Looks like it's a holiday Stitch too. Looks like some of them have holiday hats on there. Oh no! Wait.
My man Hitch. How's it going, bro? Oh, that looks
The
way
manliest
better in black.
man that ever man.
That looks better, but this is a lie. This is supposed to be designed for a sweater. They put it on a shirt. I don't know how to feel about
It's
this.
printed.
Got the nice little got the vectors. Actually, I wonder if we're gonna see a lot of vectors that are coming out. They're gonna have the Tell Your Tale style since they're going to be continuing on with Tell Your Tale.
Most
year.
likely. Most
Yeah.
likely.
Wow, that is a shirt. That's a weird shirt to give somebody.
Happy
Here's a
birthday to
shirt.
school.
Here's his shirt. Go ahead, get the kids connections.
Well, you see, you give that to one of your kids that are going to college. Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay, wait, go back. Yeah, go. Yeah, that Express Yourself shirt. That doesn't look like it's a suggestion from her.
Do it
The
now.
man.
You will express yourself. You will express or
Express
expose.
yourself.
Oh, got a kid who loves ponies. Got bright future, rainbow magic. It's so funny that Izzy and Sunny are just like, what? It's supposed to be snowing? I don't know.
I'm too warm. You know those people that run around in shorts in the middle of winter?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Hey, that was me in college.
Exactly.
Well, then again, you are in Georgia.
100 magic.
It was in the 20s that day.
Oh, okay. This took a second. 100 magical days of school. You can't see the T.
100 magical school.
100 magical school, everybody. The mystery has been solved. I do like they got you get a fun little Halloween shirt, though. I do love that.
You only get 104 days of summer vacation.
Oh, there we go. That's a shirt. Happy last day of school.
And school comes along just to end it.
School's out for summer.
School's
Yeah, no.
out
Forever.
We're old. We're oh my hell.
And I don't care. I'm getting old anyway. I'm going to get old being completely insane. It's more fun that way.
I'm gonna be old with a smile on my face, cackling at the wall that has nothing.
Okay, this is hilarious. It's a pony kind of Christmas, which is actually a song that the G4
And
characters
album.
sang
Plus,
in an
These
album.
sayings were like from G4. I've noticed.
Yeah. Self-love. Oh, club. I thought it was self-love crib. Wait a minute, that's still wrong.
Welcome to my crib.
Okay, everybody. Welcome to the self-love club.
Am I required to have a crystal?
Yes.
And you need to have those giant glasses where nobody can see your eyes.
And remember, you got to turn your back to your bro.
Mm.
Or else it's not gay if you turn your back. Or if it is.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. What
Okay,
happened here?
I don't know, but apparently his worth isn't much if that's his design. Okay.
That's better. Okay.
It's better,
Way
but
worse.
not by much. It doesn't look right.
I see what they were going for. They just didn't land it correctly.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Anyway, yep, got a bunch of shirts. Do you know how we can top up all of this merchandise haul?
More merchandise.
Also,
Yes. In this case, giant tails.
Whoa! Look at those.
They're tails. They're tails of the giant. So they are called celebration tails.
celebrate good time. Come on.
I don't know
No,
how
no,
good
no,
of a
no.
time you can have. Oh, wow, you can't even. You can see the boxes, but you can't actually see what the toys look like. That's kind of funny.
Sucks.
So, yeah, you can't see how long they really are, but that looks ridiculous if they're really that long.
You put it on your top shelf just so it doesn't touch the bottom shelf.
Sorry, accident. Ah, jeez, I gotta move my GX. I kind of keep clicking on it by accident.
Go away, Opera. Nobody cares about you.
No, I love
Opera,
you.
we
I
love
love
you,
you. I
but
love you, but
no.
not when I'm doing show news. Not when I'm doing show news. I love you outside of that.
We're talking about horses. We don't need no video games.
You know what? You could easily put this on the end of like a hat. And if you don't want the toy,
We don't need no video games. Dun, dun.
we don't need no microtransactions.
They're not even micro anymore. We're not getting into that. Not
They're
our
just
problem.
transactions.
Pretty much. All right, let's get in. Let's see. That is a lot of the merch. Let's get into some of the comics because boy, the comics got hit big this week. Starting off, of course,
And more
with
drama.
no, not that. What? No. No, we're gonna move on. We're moving on
Mhm.
to the comics because comics are awesome. 'Kay, in this case, we got a preview page for Camp Big Hoof, which of course deals with camp and Big Hoof. Oh my God! Who did the arting of this?
Look at the date.
That doesn't tell me anything.
July 7th. No, we haven't covered it.
No, I mean no. The reason I'm so reminded of the early My Little Pony character comics with the Fluttershy, and I remember the Rarity that I thought had the strangest expressions, and this just feels so much like it. I'm wondering, Tony Fleeks, did Tony Fleeks do this?
Oh, I'm also in my own head reminded of like competition shows because of how that obstacle course is laid out.
Well, I mean, there's that, but I'm looking at the arting here. Look at
Damn
Zip.
good.
Zip doesn't look right. Look at this. Looks I mean,
I
this
like
is
Zip's
amazing.
hair though on the bottom picture. That's fun.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is, I don't know how to feel about any of this.
It is conflicting feelings, is it not?
It is very conflicting, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. That is a first page preview of Camp Big Hoof. So what's better than a 1-page preview? How about a 5-page preview of the 40th anniversary comic?
Adorable.
This of course is dealing with basically how ponies have affected lives throughout the 40 years of its existence.
Okay, that is striking, and I find it funny that it's G4 backgrounds with basically the original MLP.
Ponies, collect the whole set. Actually, wow, they even named them here. But yeah, no, it's really amazing how the art style is, and at the same time, you can't help but feel like this artist just literally got handed a golden ticket. You just have to draw these pony figures in different angles. They don't have to be doing anything but standing there. But no, it is great art though. It's just
Okay,
Yeah,
you know what this design makes me think of actually?
what's
I
that?
don't know why it does. But it makes me think, Davey, what are you doing?
They did a Build-A-Bear. MLP did have a Build-A-Bear.
I thought they had several.
Oh, they had at least one. But, I mean, they had a run of Build-A-Bear. Anyway, moving on. Also, Generation 5 came out, number 14. This one, of course, dealing with our spotted friend that Izzy was a mentor to. Violet Rainbow.
Yeah, and some people had drama.
Well, everybody always does, so who cares? So,
Yeah, that's also another
so
thing.
don't care. Moving on. Moving on to talk about good things because this is Izzy's friend. It's a cute little pony. She is adorable, and she's supposed, she's just like the little sister teacher figure.
It's still an adorable story.
Yeah. Oh wow, and it looks like Sophie Scruggs even made pins of the character that are going to be part of a comic book signing event at Eastside Mags in Montclair, New Jersey, on the 15th.
Nice.
So if you're in Montclair, New Jersey, you have an opportunity. Anyway,
I say get the pen because adorable character.
yep. So let's go ahead and whiplash back to the 40th anniversary issue, which is going to have a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive cover, which I am all for this. Every single generation is put in here.
Only the best horse from G3.
The only thing is, they don't have it in order, and someone might have an issue with that.
It is a little bit of a... I don't even know any of these characters except for Minty and the newer ones.
Actually, you know the one at the top right rather well. That's Firefly.
Ah,
that?
the avatar of the Falsicorn.
Circuit, I need you to look at your hands and tell me where left from right.
Is left to my leg?
Yes.
Because you said top right, by the way.
I did it, didn't I? Top left, Firefly, which was the it was actually not it is the name that Lauren Faust uses in a lot of different social media, but it's also it's the Rainbow Dash
originator.
Yes, it's basically a
So,
Rainbow, yeah.
what you're saying is that's Rainbow Dash, Twilight Spike.
Yes, there's a lot of rainbows on here.
Actually, I don't even know who that is in the
I
second
don't
one
know.
there.
I
that one's a. That one's
We
a-
would have to bring in a
Coleman
cold
now.
desk.
Even Coldest might have difficulty because
I don't know if that's from Tails or not.
It's
I don't know
not.
if that's-
No, that's from
No,
G2, I think.
no.
But G2 never had a show.
exactly. Tails is actually an offshoot of G1. G2 never had a show, so this one
It was
it
only a
would.
toy line.
Yeah, Cole would only be able to tell us he doesn't know because it's G2, and why that would make it hard.
The only reason why I know about Minty is because everybody keeps talking about her as being the maker
She-
of socks.
She
She's
is.
the best horse.
And
from
then we
Praise
watched
be
the
to the
Brady
Minty
Minty
Root.
Christmas. That's the only reason why I know Minty.
She's the best horse in Generation 3 easily. That's
She-
why
she gave
new
us pony
special
socks.
mentioned her.
She gave us pony socks. That's all that
And she
needed.
confirmed Santa was a thing in G3.
Oh, true.
She gave
Yeah,
us like one.
she basically made it so that yes, humans exist in G3.
So, if you're
And then Santa was like, "I'm getting the hell out of here."
yeah. So, if you also wanted to get a
No,
preview
Santa's like,
of,
Oh, I need some of these Pegasi for my reindeer team.
if you
Freak
wanted
those
a
lazy
taste,
reindeer.
if you also wanted a taste of issue 14, you can get a 5-page preview of it as well. You
Look
can
at that little horse.
Yeah, look at her. She shows up in the first 2 pages. You can't say no to that.
Look
Wow.
at her.
her.
Actually, it's funny because even it's just
She's
like,
so
you're here
adorable
early.
with her dreadlocks and her spotty coat.
Yeah. She's a happy silly pony.
Yeah, that's all that matters in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like,
Otherwise, she'll
"Picking
slap you with
and
her.
Have your sparkle.
She'll slap you with her dreadlocks. She could do it.
I ran a horse where she tied her tail up and made it into a bullwhip. It was great.
And now let's go on to Main Merge, the game I will never be able to play because it's stuck on an app on Apple Arcade, and I am not forking over money just to buy an arcade.
I ain't forking money over just to get an apple.
I ain't
Most-
doing it. I won't.
Most households have something Apple or Android related.
But in any case, Main Merge has done their Bridalwood update, which of course means that you get to play through the Bridalwood adventure, and that also includes stickers. Of course, we will once again do the shout out. Anybody who can grab these stickers and put them as smileys on our Discord, we would love you. But we haven't had it happen twice already, so yeah, I don't expect anything to happen.
Somebody just needs to learn how to do it.
Yeah. But yep, you got the antagonists. We get plenty of our main actor voice
Ruby
singer,
Jubilee.
Rudy Jubilee. Thank you. And none of the other singers.
Oh, the Rain and Coon Corn. He's on some drugs.
He's having a good time. Leave him alone.
He's having a great time. Let him be. He's just vibing to the music, man.
Yeah.
And here's a random
Dancing
Misty.
in the street.
Hey. Yeah. I mean, look at that. He's just having a ball there. He's the happiest Rain Coon alive.
Yeah.
And one other thing to add for the fun of it, they were able to grab the in-game character models of Main Merge, and they ported them over to Blender.
So that means we have Blender ponies.
Yep, and if only somebody would animate with them.
I didn't know you could make ponies in a blender.
Yep,
It's very easy.
you just stick them in. You just stick them in puree.
Kitchen blender.
Yep.
But,
you just-
I mean, come on, we've had frogs in blenders for like a decade now.
Joe Cartoon, you've corrupted me so many ways.
Is that site even still up?
I don't know.
No clue,
Somebody go
actually.
check.
Would you believe me if I say yes, even though I don't
I mean-
know?
I mean, Homestar Runner is, so maybe.
There's a possibility.
Well, Homestar Runner ported his stuff over to the new format. I don't know if they did that or not.
Not exactly. He found a
They
way
had
to
to
emulate.
because Flash died.
No. They found a way to emulate it. There's
Wait,
people doing Flash
Flash
emulation.
Sentry died?
No, I was talking about the Flash
Hey,
program.
it's a few hundred years ago now. Of course he's dead. He's
Actually,
only mortal.
thousands. Apparently, thousands of years. Actually. No.
Only mortal. I'm sorry. Even a stud like him cannot survive the centuries. Even though he is Flash Sentry.
The centuries passed him in a flash.
Savior of the Flash. Oh, savior of the universe.
Savior. He's fought for every one of us.
All right. Okay, let's go ahead and move on here. We, of course, have music. To celebrate the 40th anniversary, a G1 soundtrack album for the My Little Pony theme song has popped up on Spotify,
Wait,
iTunes,
what?
and YouTube. And these are
Oh, no.
sped up
Cole,
and
remember from the-
These are sped up and
Deactivated the
lo-fi remixes.
This is what I was mentioning earlier, Cole.
Yo. Okay, give me. Put this in my mouth. And by my mouth, I mean my ears, because it's music and it deserves to be heard, not tasted.
I linked the Sequester Daily directly at you.
But how do we know it's a tasty lick?
You just keep licking till you hit the center.
We do
You
not
just
need a
turn it up
lickability
so loud,
scale.
you start feeling it in your mouth. It's
Yeah,
really
you
kind
gotta
of
get the
metallic.
mouthfeel.
It tastes like pennies. I don't know why.
Alright, well, let's go on, and now we talk about a crossover, the My Little Pony deck building game collision course. We actually, I believe we mentioned this, or if we didn't, the funny thing, actually, I don't think I mentioned it, but it's something
No,
funny happened.
I do believe that I said they'll probably cross over with Transformers soon enough.
Maybe. But anyway, they have announced the Collision Course Transformers deck game expansion, of course. I think it's an expansion, or it's just, yeah, it's an expansion. So you can
it's
cross
another
over
deck
ponies.
builder.
You can have ponies crossed with Transformers in a deck building game. And the funny thing is, I accidentally, purposely, a little bit of both, I actually already have a pre-order for this down. It was even before they had I found out they had them up, and then a couple of days later they announced that they had an image up, so it was complete dumb luck.
So if you enjoyed the crossover comics, we're gonna get more artwork or reused artwork.
Probably
Hey,
both.
CMC.
Yeah?
I'm going to hit you with something. So I'm looking for that pony, right? And I'm looking for that pony in My Little Ponytails, right? My Little Ponytails is technically G1 still. I have to wonder if this is a G2 pony that's just like based off of some other merch. Because it looks like a G2 pony. Like the G2 pony style as far as the toys and stuff go. It's got the right snout for it. It's what I expect like for G2 as far as my novice understanding goes, because although I absolutely adore the early generations and I have attended panels about the early generations of the toys and stuff, I do not claim to be professional in any of this at all, but I aspire to learn more about these early gen because they are amusing.
And finally, to wrap it all up, Renegade has also listed a pre-order for the book RPG Dark Skies over Equestria. So not only do we have a new book RPG out, we already have an expansion.
Yep. And by the way, the reason I pinged you in Ponies Online was just as reference to someone asking, "Hey, did anyone else get theirs early?" Said my friend did.
Yep, I noticed. You didn't have to worry about mentioning it. Anyway.
So what I think Cole just said is that we need a Collier Cole to figure out who that 5th pony is on that 40th anniversary page.
This is true. We need
a bigger nerd.
We need Ultra Nerd.
All right.
So right now I'm more of a bituminous coal. You need more of an anthracite coal.
But Cole, I thought you were Anthracite.
Well,
You
here.
were-
Which
Well, here, have a little bit of fun with the book here, because 6 adventures will be inputted into the book that can either be played individually or linked into a massive campaign. New threats and monsters to challenge characters, and also how to make your own changeling, including origins and changeling perks.
Monsters, here we go, gentlemen.
And of course,
something I got in the mail.
and of course, we also have new influences will be introduced, including Hive Mind, Infatuated, and Outsider. And also 7 more spells.
But I have a a card here for a monster that I bought with a T-shirt called the Knowledge Demon, stats and everything. So
How
I could
does
technically run that if I ever.
All I know is I cast Fireball. Why are you telling me the dimensions of the room? I cast Fireball.
What do you mean I hurt myself? No, I cast fireball at the enemy.
All right. Okay, well that is it for the news. So we're gonna go ahead and go on to the challenge of the week, and of course the challenge of the week and our final challenge for this will be the last week of the artist training ground prompts. But we also had a protest initiative challenge.
That's right. Wait, we did?
Apparently,
Oh shit. What was it?
I believe you wanted.
Probably the same.
Baby.
Actually, I thought you wanted people to do character sheets.
Oh right. Oh shit. That's right. Oh shit. That's right. I didn't do one.
It
I'm
makes
a
you feel-
failure. I have failed you all. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Uh,
what?
You
Did
did
I?
not
Did
fail.
I didn't know that. I didn't update the main site to actually reflect that. Then.
I thought
Okay,
it was.
cool.
I admit
Yeah,
I was
it
kind of
was-
going off of memory a bit, so I wasn't sure.
Nah, you're right. I do remember saying that.
Yeah, make character sheets. So, Circuit, did you finally make your character sheet after like a decade?
No, I've been too busy doing the artist training ground every day and also changing my entire job.
Ah, why?
Well, you see, at first it's because I felt like this. I felt very much like that. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna lose my mind here. How do I keep clicking?
Are you on Opera right now, or...
I clicked it again. Okay, I'm gonna move the icon.
Maybe just keep it open. Put it on the other
Yeah, maybe I should do that.
screen.
Oh, there's a
That way
Toho game coming out
stops
this month.
Booting up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Oh heck.
So.
Okay, this is a shot in the dark. But it's possible that pony is Morning Glory.
That
Ah.
does make sense if I recall the color scheme.
Well, then there's
I'm
that leaves
going-
one question. That leaves one question. What's her story?
She's there to greet you in all her glory.
This is just going off of the color schemes of toys from Generation 2 proper. Do not quote me on this yet. I'm still searching through. There's like over 100 of these ponies to compare.
So anyway, I felt like that. Then I felt like this on my last few days of my old job.
Smile. It will end soon.
Smile. It will end
Uh,
soon.
and,
Your soul.
And for my third, since we're technically going to be making one more for the show itself here, I thought I'd do a little. I had a little bit of fun with the whole idea of Cloud Chaser literally catching a second wind.
Yay!
So she caught a
Well, who's
second.
on first?
It's in her bag of winds.
Yeah, is the wind bag.
Yeah.
No,
I don't see
not
Trump in this
second.
picture anywhere.
I was waiting for somebody to.
I had to take the easy shot.
Yeah.
But we also Coldust, not you.
All of his
I love you,
smoke
Coldust.
goes somewhere.
No, but I meant Toa.
Me?
Toa.
Okay, so it would be the last set of three because you already did the others.
So yep. Toa did a hand.
Wow,
well,
your
it's
pinky
underneath
is
all the
biggest.
artwork because of day 29.
What was
Pile
day
got me again.
What was day 29? What's
It
that
was
prompt?
Day 29 was either draw pony scrambling or draw draw as many prompts as you can at once.
And I basically take that as the, okay, time to lay everything I've done.
And I literally drew pony scrambling.
And then there's a sun.
Yeah,
Nobody-
that is
nobody
my
drew-
graduation
nobody drew them
because
scrambling
it
eggs?
ended.
Actually, that was I did do her I did a Mrs. Cake scrambling eggs.
Oh, I
Oh,
was
took a while.
sorry. I was.
Mhm.
I'm shooting
And
aliens.
the
There we go.
end one was where the sidewalk ends. I pulled that one out.
Fair enough. Okay, we do got to throw out here a little bit on Coldust, who did this awesome thing.
Oh my god.
Wait, what did I do?
Train!
Pony Train.
Oh, right, that.
Horses
I did do
and
that this
trains.
past
That
week.
looks so awesome.
Side
This is
note,
Coldust.
Chargers, the Amtrak Chargers are really hard to draw. I don't like drawing them. They are cool trains. I enjoy the way that they look, but they are a pain in the ass to draw. Especially that particular paint scheme. Oh my god.
Yeah, it doesn't look like fun at all.
But isn't it just a box on wheels?
Especially the
Oh, you
bubble
only
design on
wish.
the side of it, yeah.
If it was a box cab, I'd probably have more fun with it. It's that front taper and all that weird stuff and the patterns going on. You know.
The dots
I
get
know what's going on
smaller
there.
and it cuts through the dots.
I know kind of what's going on with that front taper and stuff because I'm doing a very similar design for the front of the camper shell I'm doing.
Nice.
Bravo.
Side note, don't take note, but I totally kind of skimped on a lot of the under details, and also I kind of just gave it trucks that were vaguely similar to a different sort of locomotive, because I'm gonna be real, the trucks on the Chargers, I just took one look at that, I was like,
It was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Mm-mm.
that is for a more skilled drawer than I.
Are those
Okay,
are those the engines that run on the Azalea routes? What are they called? The high speed routes?
Not real. They're kind of more for cross country. So these are very typically seen out of Chicago on the, I don't want to say like local runs, but like as far as I understand, the sort of mid-range runs. So you don't really see them on like say the Lakeshore Limited or the Empire Builder, but you do see them on like regional trains.
That's why
That's-
it looks
that's my
familiar.
understanding.
That's what comes up into Michigan.
Yep. Yeah, precisely.
Anyway, really quick, we
I-
also had Chaos Akai, who addressed the rumors that Toa was cheating. I still say
I
that
gave
was
my
just-
statements appropriately.
I don't trust the googly eyes.
Neither do
I don't trust the marker.
I do like the dumb idea that Toa painting googly eyes on his face just to try to look at something. It's like random googly eyes. All right, before we get into the the final CPU tournament here, we finally get to reintroduce what we've been missing all this time. A roulette. Oh dang it! What was that?
Oh dear, right. The thoughts.
I'm in the middle of a game.
We get the picker wheel once again, everybody. It's time once again to do the challenge of the week, where we randomly pick from everybody. Everybody gets to have one entry to tell us what we should do for art for the week.
There we go.
Actually, it vaguely is picker wheel the actual thing. I'll actually put it in there. I just want to double check.
I put Max.
I noticed. Okay, got mechs, explosives, the money and the loot.
Okay, pick a wheel is not Vaguely's entry.
Landing's gone wrong. Alright. That's why I checked vaguely. Go ahead and throw yours in if and when. Remember, everybody gets one. Happy anniversary.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Yeah, I was having I was having trouble remembering it because I was also having trouble finding the website for it. I accidentally put in roulette wheel. That didn't work. Just for the kids. feel like that's quoting something I should know. Yippee-ki-yay.
I don't know it. I feel it is quote something, but I don't know what.
All right, everybody. Anybody else has any entries? Now's the time to get them in.
Trigger wheel of the Brony show. Turn. What will we?
It's an
create
inside
for
joke.
next
Okay.
week's turn?
Inside joke. So I guess we're gonna have our own inside joke now. Love it.
All right, let's boogie.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Brony wheel Maraude. Turn. What will we be making next week's turn?
Why do I feel like Swan
All right, we're gonna go ahead.
Motherfucker is one of those? Oh, you don't trust geese? How about you go up against a swan?
Celestial would have words.
Happy
Anniversary! Happy anniversary, everybody! Happy anniversary! Oh boy, have fun with this one. Hope you don't forget what anniversary is supposed to be.
God have
Which
mercy.
anniversary is it
on your
supposed to
significant
be?
other.
But we also have the Protest Initiative Challenge.
The Protest Initiative Challenge is kind of similar, actually. So, as I have mentioned, My Little Pony Generation 2 does not have a cartoon. Often, the My Little Ponytail series is considered Generation 2, but it is actually part of Generation 1. Therefore, this week's challenge, the Protest Initiative Challenge, is a My Little Pony G2 redraw. Pick any of the My Little Pony figures from Generation 2 and have at it. Go for it.
Oh, I get the anniversary. It's the 40-year anniversary of MLP. I get it now. See, I didn't forget the anniversary. It just kind of spaced it. So-
MLP Gen 2 redraw. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
And with that, it's time to go back to where we were at last week. And where were we last week? We were trying to tell a tale. What tale were we trying to tell? Why? We were trying to tell the tale of Bridal Woodstock. Last we left off, our intrepid hero found out that all of her supplies were used up and immediately started to assign tasks to everybody. Because that's exactly
what.
what...
About the tournament?
Oh! I am so sorry. You are absolutely right. You know what? We're going to go into the tournament then. Let's get that taken care of. I am so sorry. I had it ready. I was ready to go. I am very tired. I'm so sorry.
You are just extremely.
We're going to turn this
Will
sucker down.
I defeat Toa?
It's 6
Or
minutes.
will
You-
his googly eyes need to be blamed?
But yeah, apparently this actually was one of the longer videos and is a big question.
We will now see if I am truly cheating.
We already know the answer.
Regardless,
Toa's not the underdog. Toa is a spite.
at this point, yes.
Bender lended him his cheating unit.
This almost feels like we got the crazy knight versus the mystical magic man.
Don't worry. it'll
Kick him in the
be fine.
eye. Kick him into the eye.
See, there's the problem, Circuit. We should have been fighting in my turf. Okay.
Boo! Boo! Did I mention the boo?
It is still crazy to me with a fighter with such a giant sword can move so fast. It's still like,
Oh!
Gabby. Oh.
Circus, shut the boo up. Okay, I'm shutting up. Alright. Real critique, though. I think I'll give Toa some credit. He does see his, oh, you can't outring on this one. It is all or nothing. No cheap shots. What?
Is the AI finally learning how to block and dodge?
Oh, this is so disappointing so fast.
Well, it's 6
You
minutes.
said it was a long one, so what happens?
Yeah, what happens here?
I don't know. I'm curious. You kneecapped him and it didn't hurt him at all. What is going?
Do nothing.
He awakened.
Oh,
Wait,
he broke the barrier. Okay. I didn't
Oh,
know
what?
that could happen. So I guess
Huh.
lesson learned, if you're gonna be making NPCs to fight each other, don't use the final boss's movesets.
I thought that was Siegfried's for a moment. But
They-
yeah,
they are
it looks
Siegfried's,
more like
but-
nightmares than this one.
Yeah, Siegfried and Nightmare are pretty similar because. No congratulations. Unless he burns because he wins.
You have earned the position of my #1 minion. Oh.
Oh!
Wait, what kind of video is this turning into?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to
Oh,
say this.
wait.
You're the PM.
No!
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 Oh no!
Oh no! No!
No, I feel very good about being out in the first
A
round.
new challenger has appeared. You literally can't run away from her.
That's
I want to see her with like a ridiculous
Is she-
Oh no!
high bar.
This is a new character for 6, isn't it?
It looks that way. I don't recognize the moveset at all.
Oh no! The spam!
Okay, I think
Wow.
this is the boss character.
Yeah.
It is really fast.
Wow.
You know what?
Egad.
You know what? You know what? For what happened in the first round, this is catharsis.
And oddly appropriate.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just realized Toa's AI. Is Toa's AI even set to do anything?
Probably not.
I'm gonna call. I'm not
It
gonna lie.
tried to defend in the first
Yeah,
one.
no. Tried to defend, but it's chat spam. It's chat spam. That is the answer.
If it's just, I wonder on this one. I really do, because no, this is the way I figure the AI should be fighting.
Oh.
I guess this truly shows if it has a faster moveset, generally it will win with the AI. So
I do wonder though, is the AI supposed to be like this?
I don't know.
Seriously, I was muted. I'm not gloating.
So everybody, it looks like we lost Toad to Princess Donut Motley chat spam.
You've been relegated to t-shirt status. How do you feel?
I feel better.
Cheesy
To be
T-shirt
continued?
status.
Question mark.
We should have realized the first glitch there was a chat spam cutie mark.
Well, either way, apparently Toa won, and then we all got what we deserved, watching him get his ass crumpled.
Oh no, I know the sarcasm quotes on Champion. I am just the first minion.
I do
I
want.
will continue to lose in round 1. Don't you worry.
I do wonder about the. I do wonder a little bit about the AI settings there, but I guess that's something
Yeah,
we'll
I
have to dive
Yeah,
into
so I
another
could have
time.
put the Toa's AI setting lower for that one.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm personal time with the princess. Hooray!
I am personally curious though.
Yeah, I'm like really curious if the AI would just turn down or what.
Or if
Yeah,
it
that was-
or if it actually did have the boss CPU, which it's just completely insane.
Is that just insane? where it's like you can't even stand up or block or anything. It's pointless.
Yeah, it's the cheating AI the cheating boss. Yeah.
I'm waiting for Chaos to actually.
Yeah, we are
post-
curious. We are actually quite curious, Chaos. Just a little bit. Inquiring minds must know, and then we can talk about Tell Your Tale.
And if you need to post real long text, you can always use the Discord.
Yeah, she's the Discord who got
Because I
a
know.
lot.
I was playing chat spam with Tawani. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Because I'm like, wow, that seemed way too
Alright.
quick for like all the AI that we've been seeing so far.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. It would have been interesting to see an actual full-fledged fight, but I guess
You can have a non-canon fight.
yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get back on to Tell Your Tale.
Still,
So
Chaos Sakai, thank you.
Hmm.
I swear, I wasn't even gloating. I'm just surprised it got that far.
okay, all right.
More planned.
So-
Oh, dear.
Oh no.
So, Princess Pip Petals, of course, delegated all of the tasks to everybody because she ran the supplies, and what better way to run out to what you do is you tell everybody else how to run your stall while you are going to get supplies by shoving all of the supplies in their faces.
Look, here's everything. You know what to do with it. Go.
Pretty much exactly what she said.
I met you 5 minutes ago.
So, what were the tasks that were given to everybody? Of course, Zip, who has the sister that is a social media expert, was set up to do the image grab of all of the creations and put them up online. So
Is it
yeah,
on? I think it's off. Oh well, let's just keep doing what we're doing.
but of course, Zip actually does know what she's doing. She just has to give the right face, and then every pony loves her. Look at that. Look at that face.
So pretty.
And of course, what she decides she's gonna put on the ponygram, Hitch completely losing his shit with an old lady.
Oh no! I wonder what.
I'll be perfectly honest. I thought you said bitch.
No, no.
Look at those expressions. I don't think that's safe for work, kind of.
Oh no, it's
Don't
perfectly
worry, there's a
safe.
chair there.
I mean, look at that. That's perfectly safe. See, she always wanted a mop for her head. And of course, because this is all getting into video evidence, Zip gets to show off how much of a clown she really is to Pip.
How do I turn off these filters?
Are you proud of yourself, you clowns?
Of course, in the meantime, Pip was lucky enough to finally find her big thing of supplies that was left in the mud, literally out in the middle of nowhere.
I'm surprised they weren't stolen.
She goes so fast that she actually blurs the lines of animation. Well, no, who would steal a bunch of missing supplies that were in the mud in the ditch in the middle of a forest? Well, I mean, other than probably these guys. But they're...
You
yeah.
ask for a reason, Circuit. Sometimes people don't need a reason.
Yeah, fair enough. Of course, Pip tries her best to get her carriage out while slowly losing her mind. Good thing she loves a good mud mask. And meantime, we get to see Izzy getting her Izzy on. Everybody run for the hills.
I'm gonna make you all look like trash.
She pretty much does. She immediately sticks kids' toys and spoons into people's hairs.
Posey's getting peeved.
Unfortunately, she took a look and just saw what the next things were.
I call it the forest's leftovers. did I get stuck with her? I would rather get stuck with Sonny.
And of course, Hitch, of course, it was designated to do what? But mud masks. Because everybody needs a good mud mask, right?
You should know. You've done it for your granny.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're pretty sure that Hitch is now on a list somewhere.
What? Why would he be on a list for getting goop on kids' faces?
You literally put crap in her eye.
But of course, all of this did help out Pip. Finding her anger grow, she had the strength of 10 very furious ponies. Ponies, and managed to pull of the cart.
I'm surprised the mud didn't slow her down. You're slowed down when you're in mud.
Nope, that didn't slow her down. But do you know what did slow her down? Security.
But I'm running this event.
Actually, that's pretty much what she pleads. I am Pip. I am literally running this place. I hired you.
I did your interview.
Oh, the old trope of, yeah, tell that to the other impersonators trying to get in for free.
Yeah, right. You look like this, please. Pip never looks like Pip.
Well, you can't argue with him. He's using your own evidence against you.
And of course, the chaos that continues to head on is continuing on, with all of them trying their absolute best to design, mingle, and modify hair's styles in order to look ready for the music concert. And it actually starts coming together. Nothing like forest chic, right? Be one with nature. Just don't think about it too much.
Just don't smoke near it.
And of course, remember, temporary tattoos can mask everything, including your personality.
No, that's the drugs kicking in.
They're shallow, but you'll never know it. But they'll never know it. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Wait, so these aren't tattoos? They're actually some good patches?
It's either painted on or they're just stickers.
Actually, I think they are temp tattoos because of one particular thing. You actually do see Zip wetting them down and putting them onto the hair. Sorry, they're tempies.
The way they can
Where's
apply those
where's
very
my
odd.
lawsuit against Pip episode?
Well, it's not all bad. I mean, we get to also see a royal guard live his life as Ziggy Stardust.
Oh, fabulous!
He's Ziggy Stardust.
Thunder?
I think that is Thunder, yeah. Oh, is that... Yep, Thunderflap.
Thunder is amazing.
And of course, as everything is finally coming down, Pip has to come in. What have you done? Everybody's demanding hair clips now.
No, they're demanding refunds and a lawsuit.
And of course, nope. It looks like your friends managed to save the day with their own creativeness and getting Izzy out of the way. Either that or on everybody's on so many drugs they have no idea what in the world is going on.
Don't worry,
Do
Izzy
enough
found the good
drugs
stuff.
and you find the right combination.
Yep. In fact, the drugs are so potent that even Pip gets in on them.
Contact high, ladies and gentlemen. Contact high.
It's airborne.
Everybody looks fabulous. Quick, spread the drugs. They'll never know.
If a murder happens, they'll never find the bodies.
Of course, there is one important
I know
thing.
a spot.
We get to see Flare in face paint. Look at that. Look at that Pegasus Flare.
That is some amazing face paint right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cole's watching this special right now, isn't he?
I have no idea.
No clue.
If he
He's
is,
muted.
then he'll come back and tell us.
It's the perfect crime. Put the drugs in the face paint. They'll never know.
Oh, there you go. Perfect crime.
Mm.
But yes, everybody is happy. And do you know what happens when everybody is happy? Butts begin to glow. Magic! And then random picture shows up.
No, it's their butt pagers.
So, yep, that was the Bridalwood special, which dealt with Pip literally decorating the entire audience with her free decorating booth. That ran out of supplies.
The story is don't involve Izzy.
Unless you would keep her on a leash or give her enough drugs.
Yep.
No, if you give her enough drugs, she'll be even more creative.
Exactly.
With a kitchen knife.
Exactly.
I don't see anything wrong. Why are you saying that like it's a bad thing? I don't get it.
I have no idea. Anyway, so yeah, I thought
Kitchen knives are dangerous, man.
this was a fun episode. Not really any moral. It just kind of ties into the whole pony stock thing that literally happened for the comics. The make
Although
your mark
I
and
did see a cool meme or two.
oh no, it had a bunch of good memes, and now that the images are finally here, maybe we'll see a few more. Actually, I'm not even sure why that's a meme. That doesn't make like much of a meme there, doesn't it?
I don't get it.
Yeah, neither do I.
No, they're purple freakouts.
Hey, you know
purple smart and purple influencer freakout.
You know those memes where it's like
3, 2, 1.
this is a joke from the future. You'll understand it in 2025 or whatever. This is what that is. We don't get it.
This is a joke from the future.
You have another 2 years. We'll understand it fully.
But yeah, that is pretty much it. I have no complaints. I thought it was a fun episode. There wasn't really a moral, but I didn't think there needed to be. It was basically their Woodstock tie-in. So, I liked it. It was good stuff. Pip is a dirty girl.
Was that even a question? I thought we all knew that.
You know what, Circuit? You make me tempted to stop this match right now and determine if that's a tag on Derpy Burrow.
Well, you scroll down this lovely little thing to the lists and Derpy Burrow tags and find out.
Why is SpongeBob SquarePants in here?
That is a good question. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because one of the characters says I'm a dirty girl or something, but
Well, it also has Gary takes a bath, so I really don't know.
We shouldn't look into this.
I'm good not knowing. But yeah, that was it. Anybody else have any other?
I'm a dirty boy. No.
I'm not delving into that. Anybody else have any thoughts on the episode before we go ahead and call it? All right. So with that is it. That is our Tell Your Tell episode. Guess
That
what?
tag does not exist.
Nope. So much wasted potential.
All right, so with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the Artist Training Ground attempted prompt here. So as we mentioned, unfortunately, I was not given a chance to finish up the last day of the Artist Training Ground prompts, but it also means that you all have an opportunity to help me with it while we do a little bit of arting. We'll make it kind of a nice little relaxer, since today was also a massive stressor, the likes of which I never want to repeat again. Hopefully I won't have to. Honestly, being with you guys has relaxed me quite a bit, so I do love you all for that.
Hey, dude, we are. This is our therapy session.
If this is
Wait,
therapy,
we're doing therapy?
I don't know. I wanted to make a joke. I wanted to make a joke, but I don't have one, so I'm just gonna walk away.
Who doesn't need therapy these days?
Who? Honestly.
I mean, we survived Armageddon.
No, we didn't.
You know, I'll just do it.
Oh, come on, that movie wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Exactly, it's fine.
All right, so for those not in the know, the last prompt of every artist training ground is graduation or a dream coming true. So, first question, do we want to do a graduation or do we want to do a dream coming true?
Well, I guess that's chat room. If you want to see me do a graduation, feel free to say graduation, please. If you want me to say dream come true, tell me that dreams really do come true.
I dreamed a dream.
And of course, if you don't pick, I'll just randomly go with one and run for it. Now, I am going to still try to do this in a painted style. I have been doing these on my tablet, so I basically had to rig my PC Paint Pro back to try to emulate it. So hopefully that works out well enough. Whatever was on the 12th.
Okay, he's basically saying whatever was on the 12th. So I will go to Equestria Daily.
Well, the 12th is in 2 days. We're on the 10th right now.
No, he's talking about
I'm making
the
a joke.
12th prompt.
I'm making a joke.
Alright.
I don't know if he was talking about the 12th prompt, the 12th day, the 12th month. Alright. If you're not able, if you don't want to pick on which one, how about telling me which pony I should make? I have been trying to do different characters throughout the entire creation process. So if you want to say, I should do this pony, I should do that. Oh, the prompt for the 12th of June. See, there you go, the 12th of June prompt. Wait, why would that... Anyway.
Okay, now we have to do math.
I hear there's a really
Sparky!
cool fire horse.
Sparky! You want me to do Sparky? You animals! Oh my god. Okay, you know what? For you guys.
Sparky with Grandma Figgy.
No, just the Sparky. We're only doing the one.
Okay,
Guys,
I'll be back in a bit.
I hear there's this really cool fire horse that they had in the show at one point, based off of a character from Pokemon. Probably Sparkle.
Okay, I will do Sparky. Sorry, let me get into Derpy Baru, find a good reference pick for Sparky. Because if that is the way the winds are blowing, let it not be said I do not blow.
So how hard do you want to blow?
Hard enough.
I am not using that image of all things, so. Sorry, there was one Sparky image. I'm just like, no, I don't even want to even think. I don't want to be thinking of that while I'm trying to draw this thing. Adult, cool-looking Sparky. Well, all right. You know what? Adult.
Actually, that would work.
I'll try. I will try for an adult-looking Sparky, especially since we'll call it the graduation of Sparky.
You better have him drinking, because
I think a Hitch is gonna.
graduation, you gotta get absolutely smashed. This is how it works.
Actually, I think the funny thing is if I had Hitch in the background drinking.
Yes, there you go.
It's just like, I went through this for 18 years. I'm free.
You got a total dad bod at this point, got grizzle on his face.
He's got like a half-shaved beard.
Yes, the 5 o'clock shadow that just never goes away.
Oh dear God.
I hate this, but it's a good image. So, adult cool-looking Sparky. All right, I'm gonna try my best, but we are talking about Sparky here. It's like asking me to make a Pinto cool.
Okay.
I'm only one man.
Second, before you fully get on that, I would also look up Teenage Spike and work with some of that design.
No, we're doing this completely halved. I literally.
Are you talking about the Pinto as a car?
Yes.
Hey, those things look awesome. Put like a giant 6-inch lift on them, giant tires, go mudding. They will roll some eyes.
I'm rolling eyes, all right.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, okay, I gotta remember his head. Well, his head should be big, but not that big. Okay.
Oh, okay. So on June the 12th, the prompt was a pony playing a sport, or a pony experiencing the bliss of triumph, or the agony of defeat.
Cool. Not what we're going for now.
Oh, you could throw something in that.
Well, the bliss of triumph is going to be me actually getting this done.
Yep.
All right. So,
Also, if you didn't catch it, Chaos put what Chad said is based off, and God damn, it looks cool.
okay, so right now I'm basically doing the facial structure situation. I still do this, especially considering Sparky, for crying out loud.
No, it is very good if you're trying to do it at a certain pose.
Well, a certain pose, and I am not very familiar with Sparky at all, so I really want to get the basic idea down that I'm looking for here.
Yeah, his blobs are very distinct.
Alright, Circuit, here's what you do. You take the idea of a dragon, and now you make the absolute worst dragon.
I'm making... so Barney?
I'm
no, wait,
kidding.
he's a dinosaur.
I will say, design-wise, Sparky is great. However, Sparky as a character, I want to kick off a cliff. I know that says a lot about me as a person that is not good, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to improve.
No,
It's hard.
Sparky really is divisive. Is not even the right word, but very much so that. Okay.
Sparky plays upon a thing that has always bothered me, and that is other people touching my shit.
Yep.
Okay. And of course, Sparky is graduating, so we want to give a proper hat to Sparky here.
Cover up all of his anatomy with a graduation gown.
Funny enough, the graduation gown is actually going to cover up quite a bit of anatomy, so I have to get the general idea down, but I don't have to get it. Let's just say I don't have to do the dragon bit.
Give him a graduation hat that covers his face like the soldier's hat in Team Fortress 2, except also covers the rest of him.
It's just all hats.
Yeah, just hat with a couple little legs sticking out.
Maybe little nubs at the top to poke out for the horns.
Yes.
I like that idea, but I have a funnier idea that I have to do with the hat now.
Okay.
Just
I
because
don't know.
it's just got to basically precariously perched, but I have a funny idea to go with it.
Cole, how come we never came together just to do some art?
You know,
we were both
how
just
come
asking
that hasn't been a thing? We're gonna have to plan a pre-show where we just come together and make a beautiful art.
Yes.
Like, if you're ever around pre-show hour, we should make this an event. We should make this a thing that happens.
I am around. I'm just dead because that's pretty much directly after I get off of work.
Understandable. I feel that. I felt that today, especially. If you're wondering why the pre-show was so late today, it's partly down to the fact of I worked today. I don't normally work on Mondays. And also I got no sleep last night.
I got that part down, yeah.
And it took a minute for that coffee to hit. It hit, finally. I'm awake now when I probably shouldn't be. Don't be like me, y'all. Don't take my example. I make bad decisions.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, I was pretty much sick all weekend, and because of how hot it's been, I only been sleeping for 3, maybe 4 hours every night.
Yeah, that's kind of the same problem that I'm at right now, because it's been so hot.
And I was outside for 10 hours, and then I drive over 100 miles a day, and I am done.
my work involves just like constantly running around a production line, and it doesn't sound like it would be that bad, but after 10 hours of it, you kind of just feel like collapsing. Some
For me-
days.
For me, it's a lot of tearing apart vehicles and stuff, and moving parts that are sometimes over 100 pounds, even 200 pounds, and doing it by
Oh,
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Shouts out to all y'all blue-collar workers out there doing the factory jobs, the car repair jobs, the hard working stuff that like people don't tend to appreciate. Shouts out to you.
Or yell at you because you have to bill them for it because.
And
you need
anyone
to,
who is underpaid, like me.
That too.
especially
I do pretty good on that, but that's because I can muscle whatever company I'm working for the hours I want, the days I want, and the pay I want.
Damn, I wish I had that power.
Okay, so we got a good general idea here for Sparky. Let's go ahead. We're gonna do a second layer.
Yeah. It's really simple. You leave for a few days and you see how much of an impact it has on the company. Then you go talk to your bosses about it and say, "So, how often do you want me to be here?"
Well,
Do you want me to keep being here?
Yeah,
Well-
exactly.
we'll see how it goes, because I will be away for like 2.5 weeks in about a month's time. So we'll see how it goes this time around.
I kind of figured out when I was working by myself, if I'd leave for a day, the scrapyard would go to shambles without me. And now that they have somebody else finally working my job, I can leave about 2 days before the yard starts falling apart without me. So,
That's good. Last year, I had a guy who I trained really well with the machinery and stuff, and he was doing good. He was kicking ass, and then they sent him to another line. So
Jerks. It's like,
Yeah.
why? It was mine.
See, it was kind of funny because I was training him to be my replacement. I got a whole month to train him, and then I left at the very end of December. At the very beginning of February, they called me for help, and I started helping them pretty much every day since then again. I was like, I only had like a month's vacation, and then I came back to working to a place I didn't think I was going to be working there anytime soon.
Not gonna lie, I honestly probably, when I put in my 2 weeks, I probably should have gave myself a week off to recover. That I think that did me a lot of disservice there. But I wanted to make sure I had the proper funds for Everfree and everything, so joke's on me.
Oh,
yo, Everfree.
yeah,
Who's going to Everfree this year?
I am.
I am. And if
Hell yeah.
if they try to stop me, I'll leave that job. I don't care how much they pay me.
I'm in the same boat.
My old landscaping boss, he gave me a call like yesterday. So I was like, thinking about buying this truck. How much would it cost to repair it? I'm looking at all the parts and stuff. I'm like, this could easily pay for my whole trip to Everfree and back. Fixing that
Good.
truck. So perfect timing. Don't gotta spend any of my normal money to do that.
I am looking forward to riding on trains and then seeing friends at the other end.
I just
I'm
realized
just
something
happy
here.
I'm just happy I'm fixing up my truck so I can do that again because having that thing sit for 4 months really sucked.
Also, I will try to spend more time with y'all at the convention, because I know last year it was like a lot of me and Feather just kind of running around and stuff, and we didn't cross paths very much. I'll try to just make sure we cross paths a few more times. Sorry about that.
No, it's
I wasn't
okay.
much better.
I don't blame you too much though, because I mean, first time you were with Feather, I would probably be doing the same thing in your position.
Yeah, I wasn't much better because as soon as the AVU crew saw me, it was all over.
Sounds like you need a better disguise.
All right, and I should be streaming the art on the Discord now in case.
Yep,
anybody-
yeah.
Yeah, I just realized.
Instead of seeing everything you were doing on Discord.
Instead
Yeah.
of seeing all the streaming stuff.
Sparky is now graduate.
Yeah, graduate.
He did.
Actually, wait. I just read.
He
Yeah,
did
graduate.
sound
Yeah,
good.
graduate and graduate spelled the same.
You could have fooled me.
Drag.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I said
it's-
something worse a moment ago, but I don't think anybody really noticed.
So yes, they are spelled the same.
Weird.
See, the issue is,
Just
when
depending
you,
on how you pronounce it, it means different things.
I think at this point I'd have to get like a full body disguise to try to hide from the AV crew, because they realized how useful I am, and I'm friends with some of them in a couple different servers. So,
The curse of actually being useful.
yeah. That's the thing. I'm too useful to too many people. People don't like it when I take time off or disappear for a day or two.
See, this is why I'm just hiding around the few conventions I can go to. Such that if they want me at places, they gotta pay for my travel and my food.
Speaking of conventions that you can go to, there's a potential that I might be able to make it to Winnie City next year, because I realize that it's not at a terribly inconvenient time of year, and also it's not terribly inconvenient to get to now, as of the extension of the Ethan Allen Express, which conveniently makes a decent connection to the Lakeshore Limited. So fingers crossed.
Nice.
I don't remember where Winnie
knows
City
what
Depending upon
is.
when
future
the
holds.
you get dropped off from the train, I might be able to drive you over from the station.
I'd appreciate that. Also, I will note that public transit can take me there too. So, either way, it's looking pretty snazzy.
And plus, CMC and I have HomniCon in February, and we actually
where's
have
that?
to take the train.
Dallas.
Ah, that one might be a little bit trickier to get to, because that would involve a whole nother train.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that means getting to Chicago, getting transferred to the other train.
Yep, Texas Eagle?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I do want to try the Texas Eagle. I would also...
Warned, it has no Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I know. Same with the Empire Builder. It's like kind of one of the drawbacks to the long distance services. If you're traveling anywhere in, like, say, the Northeast Corridor or something, you got Wi-Fi. It's a bit patchy in places, but you got it. Same with all throughout the state of Vermont. Aside from, like, in the thick mountains and stuff. My advice to anyone who's taking long distance Amtrak and is not like me and can just be amused by staring out the window at the passing scenery, download some podcasts, download some movies, download stuff. Download stuff ahead of time.
Bring some video games too.
Especially if you're on the Empire Builder, because that's a very long trip. So, and signal is spotty. You will know when you have signal, though, because it's going through Montana, where it is incredibly flat. You'll be able to see the cell towers, and you'll be able to be like, "Oh, cool, I have signal."
Yeah, for me, I definitely want to get my mobile home built before I go to Winnie City or any places that far, because that's almost a 24-hour drive for me.
Fair.
And I've driven for like 30 hours straight. I hate doing it, but I can do it.
I will say it is quite a lot of hours to get to Winnie City, by train for me, because I would start in the morning, in Vermont, and ride to Schenectady, and then wait for the northbound Lakeshore Limited, and that's about, I think, like a 3 or 4 hour layover there, which is good for Amtrak, because Amtrak trains, being America, are often late, so it gives you a good little window to hopefully make all your connections proper. However, that does add to time to the trip, and then you overnight, and then arrive in Chicago in the afternoon. or late morning, early afternoon, somewhere around there. So, so it does mean that you're traveling for an entire day and a half.
But at least you're not the one driving.
That is the benefit.
Yeah, CMC kind of had that going from his home down to Chicago and then down to Dallas.
I will say too, Lakeshore Limited, very busy train. So travel with a friend if you can, if you're taking Lakeshore Limited in coach, because you might be sat next to a stranger, and in an overnight trip, it's better to fall asleep on a friend than have a stranger fall asleep on you, or vice versa.
See, I'm too paranoid. I could never do that.
You see, last time I
Come
took
on,
the Lakeshore
pandemic's
Limited,
over. Get social again.
No. See, I was anti-social before it was cool.
You see, last time I took Lakeshore Limited, it was with Feather, and that was fine. Because, you know, it's Feather.
I know you had your bean.
Anyways, but like this time around, I'm going to be doing it alone, so we'll see how that goes. I need to like get one of those travel pillows, you know, the ones that like are for when you're like sleeping in a chair.
Oh, like those neck ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that you don't put behind your head, you put in front of your head.
Yeah, I do have a decent travel blanket that I got last year on Amtrak, which came with an inflatable one. I might still have that too. But I wouldn't mind getting like a proper one.
So, Cole, this year Feather's going to be picked up in Chicago?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Feather is traveling like a week ahead of time, because they have family traveling with them to do family stuff on the week before our trip, and their family is leaving before they are. So, and so basically, once Feather says goodbye to the fam, that's when I pop around, and then we hang out in Chicago for about a day, and then head west.
Yeah.
Hey, out west.
I am looking forward to riding the Empire Builder again.
And just having a feather on your arm.
Yes. And also traveling on the Empire Builder again. I have to say, I am hooked on long distance Amtrak travel. It is fun.
Cole, this year at HarmonyCon, CMC and I will be on the same train. Well, probably we are definitely coming out of the same airport just so we can get on the train.
And I will see. I don't think I'll be able to make that one, but you never know, I suppose.
It's in February, so the options.
Oof, that is like like the month after the Springfield train show. I will not be able to afford it.
Yeah, I figured.
I always thought it'd be fun to go to the February con just because sometimes it lands on my birthday.
Amazing.
Yeah. But it's just like I can never swing it. Like it's been like 5 or 6 years now.
It's the 2nd through the 4th.
I spend so much money at the Springfield Model Train Show, so although I will say I'm running out of things that I want to buy, so that's good.
Yeah.
And
what I did to help with my own cash is I actually got rid of a lot of my projects.
That helps.
Oh yeah, like I no longer have the S10. I no longer have the service truck. I no longer have like another truck either. I only have 3 vehicles now. It's so weird for me.
And now you see, I could potentially sell off some of my model train collection, and I'm not going to. I'm not. I like it. It gives me joy.
Yeah, I just kind of hit the point with.
Did you see the 7-Eleven building I sent you?
I did not. Ooh, let me see.
It's on the eBay.
Boop.
But yeah, for me, I just kind of hit the point with. I just kind of hit a paralysis with my projects where I just had so many of them. I didn't know what I was going to be doing next, so I ended up doing nothing.
Analysis paralysis.
Yes. I couldn't think of the actual phrase.
That is a nice kit, and I might consider it after the con.
I figured, and there's more of them out there since they were, put out on 7-Eleven stores.
Indeed.
But I knew you were wanting something like that, so. I try to listen to my friends and find the stuff that I can.
eBay has been merciful on me so far this week. There hasn't been anything on there that I've been trying to... I've mentioned that I've been collecting a bunch of old photo negatives from, like, a certain railroad of Vermont.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been lucky that none have gone up this week, so far.
Your wallet is safe this time.
For now.
Yes.
But the sellers will be back.
Oh, yeah, they will be. There's more in that collection, I know.
So, Circuit,
Yes.
do you draw with your hand sitting on the pad, or do you have your hand off it? Just kind of hovering.
It's on the pad. It's on the pad at this point.
I was kind of wondering because I'm watching these strokes. I'm like, this kind of seems like you're dragging your hand.
I am. It's a bad habit. I'm sure. I have a hard time with it.
Oh, I do the same thing, Circuit. Don't fret.
It's a lot easier for me on the traveling pad because it keeps picking up my hand if I do rest it on it, so I can't. So it kind of stops me because of how its own abilities.
Yeah, I never thought you'd be able to pick that up, but after I've been with so many friends that are artists and stuff, you can pick that thing up by just watching their strokes. Now it's
Yeah, I thought this was I honestly thought that this was the one I was using for the painting effect on my tablet, and it's not quite working out. So I'm wondering if I accidentally used a different one and I made a mistake here, but I'm kind of committed at this point.
I've been there.
But yeah, no, it does kind of feel like I'm doing crayon strokes, and it's kind of annoying.
What program are you using?
Clip Studio.
Cool. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. I know it's.
I'm one of those awful people who, for some reason, still uses Photoshop.
You animal.
whatever. If it works for you, it works for you. That's
Yeah.
It does work for me. I should probably reduce my Adobe subscription to just Photoshop though, because if I'm honest, I haven't really used much of the rest of the Creative Cloud over the past 2 years.
Yeah.
I originally was using Adobe Premiere, as well as experimenting with Adobe Illustrator, and I would like to do more experimentation with Adobe Illustrator for attempts at graphic design, but it's a matter of time is the problem, and exhaustion.
Yeah.
Also,
having to learn anything and just spend hours doing it, it's like, I don't know.
Also, there's other things I should probably be learning
What the
to do
hell?
too. I need to actually break and get my driver's permit again.
I will help you get your driver's license, don't you worry.
If you could, I would appreciate it. I'm currently at page 40 of the driver's manual, and I'm gonna be real, it's a pain.
Let me tell you a secret. I never opened it. I never read it. During the test, the police officer said, just skip any questions that have feet or meters or whatever, because we measure everything by time anyways. And I did that and I passed it the first time.
Nice. I cannot say it's... there are certain things that I did need to read that I needed clarification of, just kind of as far as order of operations go. And I'm gonna be real, so reading through it again has been a pain, because I did have my driver's permit, and I remember learning to drive in some places. I got to the point where it was just like, what you're supposed to do to enter a highway, and then instantly flashback of when I was behind the wheel, and like, going to enter the highway first time, and what traffic is supposed to do is they're supposed to like kind of like give you space if they can,
Yeah, give you leniency.
and nobody did,
Nobody ever does.
and I was running out of road and terrified.
There's a reason why my truck is incredibly quick despite being what it is. It's because I got really tired of that.
Understandable. Yeah, no, it's not fun. If society wasn't so car dependent, I wouldn't be trying at all to learn this, because I gotta be honest with you, driving is not for me. I'm very happy letting somebody else do the driving in the form of a bus driver or engineer or whatever. Just like, yeah, no, that's fine. I do not need to be in control of every vehicle that I'm transported in. It's fine.
If you ever have to do your driver's test, they're probably going to make you do parallel parking, which, why?
I used to be able to parallel park pretty well.
I never had to parallel park for my driving test.
I'm not sure
So-
if they will or not, but it's not.
Jeez.
They might, but at the same time, it may not necessarily be a pass or fail kind of situation if you don't parallel
Yeah.
park the perfect.
It was actually really funny because I was sicker than hell for my driving test, and I was like 17 at the time, or was it 16? And
Whatever it
the
was
officer, and the officer was me. Are you? And he's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, to be honest, no, I'm really sick, but let's get this done. So I think he took it easy on me, and I got it first time, and got my driver's license and whatnot. And yeah, it had to be when I was like 16 or so, because I had to go through like 3 different driver's licenses before I could finally get my 8-year license.
The only driving test that I ever took was so I took driver's ed when I was in high school, and I passed. I did good, and they just said that I just need to practice more to like get rid of the anxiousness and stuff. And that was my main thing. Like I was pretty much good with everything. Just the being anxious behind the wheel because driving terrified me, and then and then after I passed that class, I just didn't practice afterwards. This is entirely my fault right there. I just didn't.
You know what the funny thing is? When I got mine, I failed 3 times in the big city I am. But when I went to a smaller city to get my license, he passed me.
That just got me.
Well, here's the thing: driving in a city and driving in suburbs and stuff is two very different things.
Yep.
I know for a fact I would have failed
Bro,
driving in a city because I hate it.
Basically, I freak out more when I actually drive in downtown Atlanta than I do driving anywhere else.
That is also a thing that I note, is that like driving on like country roads and stuff, pretty chill, pretty good. That's actually pretty enjoyable.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. It's
Unless
the
you have-
highways and the city driving that is just like, no.
Yeah,
I don't
like I'll prefer this. I actually enjoy. I mean, I enjoy road trips. It's just that right now I'm the only one that would be able to drive with anybody that I would go on a road trip with. So fuck that. I'm not driving the entire road trip.
That's how.
Well, driving in the country is great, except for people who go slow in front of you and you can't pass them, or people who tailgate you.
Or the potholes. Don't forget the potholes.
See, I don't really care if somebody tailgates me because I'm in a truck. They're not gonna pressure me to go faster.
Yeah, as far as people tailgating me, they can get fucked.
Yep.
I don't care. Little
Yeah,
big boy
enough.
tailgating. Enjoy your small penis back there. I'm sticking to my speed.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like it when the way into my town is basically a highway and it has a slowdown, a curve of a big kind of S shape. There are people that are still going 70 at the start of the curve that you're supposed to be at 45 for. And yeah, I've had to flash brake lights at them, basically saying, yeah, I'm not taking this curve at anything higher than 55. I know this curve. I'm not swerving out of it.
My most hated type of people whenever I'm driving is they're going slow, then you go to pass them, and then they start speeding up.
Ah, those people.
I hate those people so much. But yeah, there's a reason why whenever I'm going to a convention or something, I try to hit all the cities at ungodly o'clock. So basically midnight to 3 a.m. So I can go by all the cities when there's like nobody on the road. Or
The nice thing about
to
taking a train to the convention is you're on a train.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about that.
Yeah, God, I love trains. We need more trains.
Around here, all the trains that we have are just strictly commercial use. So they're
what
just all
state's that?
transportation. Idaho.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, just a lot of produce and stuff being moved in and out of here. No real people movers around here.
All of our trains here are just freight trains.
Yep.
No, there's a planned thing to go from the Newton branch down to Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
I wish there was a train going to Tulsa. That'd be nice.
Oh, okay. So the Empire Builder goes through Idaho, Sandpoint, Idaho.
Yeah, that is really far out of my way.
Yeah, the Empire Builder's kind of really far to the north.
Yeah. It's basically, by the time I get to there, I might as well just finish going up to Washington.
Yeah.
It also goes through there at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Heading eastbound, that is. According to this website. Yeah. And you know what? This was actually a problem with the Empire Builder going all the way back to the 1950s. I know this because there was a... me being me, I was reading a 1950s article about how they were trying to improve the passenger services on the... wow, my brain just forgot what railroad that was. It was not the Milwaukee Road, it was the... Shit, I have the schedule in my other room. I should know this. Brain, why do you fail me?
Because you have too much train and the other part too much feather.
There are over 125 different Class 1 railroads that were in operation in the mid-1950s. And, it's hard to keep them all straight. Also, Googling Empire turns out to not bring up what I need.
Okay, that's a little disturbingly adorable for what I'm trying to make here.
Yes.
There is not a thought behind those eyes.
He's going to eat the palm at the end of
So pretty much any college graduate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
much.
As a graduate myself, I have to say this is 100% accurate. Except he's not skin and bones.
It was the Great Northern!
You know what? That makes sense on a name.
Yes, it does. Also, their logo was a mountain goat? Something like that.
Mountain goat makes sense for that. I actually have a funny story for those people that speed up every time you try to pass them. So that was happening to me at one point. I tried passing somebody about 2 or 3 different times. They kept speeding up until we were sometimes even like 20 over the speed limit. And so I waited until there was a blind corner where I knew a cop was always generally sitting to catch people like that. And so what I did is I got screaming up to almost 100 miles an hour. And this guy did the exact same thing. Then I slammed on my brakes, and he gone screaming around that corner at over 100. And then I seen flashing lights turn on, and I seen a cop go swerving out in front of me. I'm like, serves you right, goodbye. And then I got passing by them.
Get owned, son.
And I got passing by, even got slow to make sure I was doing everything correct. And I just seen this guy just glaring daggers at my truck the whole time during that time I was passing. I'm like, yep. So what do you expect?
Play stupid games.
Play stupid games, get stupid rewards. Especially by a local
Don't
that
be
knows
a
the
dick.
land better.
You won't have to deal with it. That is the easiest thing I could ever say. Don't be a dick, and you don't have to deal with the consequences of being a dick.
One of my friend's models is don't be a dick.
That's like rule number 1 in my chat on Twitch.
It should be the
Yep.
golden rule, but you know.
Some people don't get that memo.
Well, they're dicks. Da 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 da.
Circuit, are you having trouble with long strokes? If so, you should read what Commander put in the chat.
No, he's not having trouble with
Circuit, I may
people.
recommend you have trouble doing long strokes. Just zoom out a bit and you won't. Okay, that might actually make sense, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a combination of doing long strokes and also not wanting to paint over things I already painted, which it's a nice little mixture of annoying.
And this is why I did the technique of I do the line art layer, and then I just paint on a underlayer and fill in as I go.
Yeah, congratulations. Actually, in all honesty, it's because I am not... Again, I haven't used this pad for heavy arting in quite some time. What the cat?
Meow.
Meow. Meow.
Quiet. Not you.
Help! Meow!
Meow.
Lacey, stop.
Lacey just wants to talk to you.
No, she wants to talk to other people upstairs. Or else she would be at my heels.
Hey, Circuit.
Yes.
Have you ever fallen in the sink?
Not by choice. What?
I don't think
Alright.
anybody falls into a sink by choice.
I was gonna say clarification
What?
with clarification before or after alcohol.
I've never actually fallen in
either
a
or.
sink. I've never really fallen in a sink.
Well, I can understand if you put your elbows.
What is that even a question about, Cole?
You know, just a question.
Oh,
Trying to start a conversation.
Yeah.
well,
It's honestly the only time I've ever had an opportunity to fall in a sink was when I was working in an ice cream parlor, but no, I didn't fall in the sink there.
no, it's easy to fall in that type of sink if you lean over too much and someone pushes you.
Well, then that person should be fired.
Yep.
Oh, they might not have noticed because they're going behind you and they didn't see you. Because
So?
it has happened. Not to me, but I know it's
That
happened somehow.
I think that only happens in movies and comedy show skits.
Second, you and I both know that comedy shows are just exaggerations of life.
Exactly, exaggerations.
Well, that cat's got a story to tell.
Yeah,
And he
yes, it does.
He's got a story to tell and he wants the world to hear him.
But yeah, Cole, I have fallen into the sink occasionally, but it's mainly been whenever I try to
Right?
just put my elbow on the sink and be like, this thing. Oh!
I've fallen into the sink 2 times. Both is when I was extremely impaired.
Ah. Honestly, I've never even knew if falling into the sink was shink. The shink was an option.
Well, you know those giant deep sinks you can get?
Yeah.
We have one of those over at my parents' place. So you can put like one of those giant buckets into there and fill it up just in the sink.
That's a good sink. That's a quality
Yeah.
sink.
Yeah, and you can fall in it, and you can really get stuck if you're not careful.
I would like a sink that is big enough I could get stuck in.
Yeah. I sadly cannot get a type like that for my mobile home, but I can definitely get one of those deeper ones. And
I know I can't get one of those for my home because of the size of my kitchen. It's not the biggest, it's not the smallest either. It's good size for what it is, but you know.
I definitely want to get one for when I finally get a place of my own. Which, let's face it with me, it's probably going to be when I buy a thing of property and build a house on it. I want one of those deep sinks in that. It'd be so useful to have.
Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna finish up this neck here, and then we'll show off what we have so far. I am gonna continue to keep working on this, but we'll probably go on to our video segment since we only have about 15 minutes left. Might as well hammer out a few of those.
I'm so happy it's finally starting to cool down.
So hello, say hello to the graduate Sparky. He's so happy. He finally grew up enough.
Congratulations, Sparky! You graduated from kindergarten. Only took you 12 years to do it.
Yay!
So Sparky's real name is Billy Madison.
Yeah, pretty much. It's Sparky Madison.
So, kind of a side topic. I do think it would be fun if we all got Soul Calibur, and we make our characters and we all actually fight each other to see who wins.
Interesting idea.
I would die.
I would die too. Do you know how often I don't play video games?
Same. So like when I was younger, I played a shit ton of TF2. And recently, because I had a week off, I decided to jump back into TF2 again. And I am bad at TF2 these days.
Yeah, like I used to play a lot of Halo.
See, I would say I'm bad these days, but I was never good at TF2.
I was never good, but I would get to like the top of the scoreboard from time to time. And like, you know, like that didn't happen this time. Like there was a couple of times where I was like doing really hot and I was like, you know, a good like upper middle of the board, but like, you know, it was pretty rare occasions. The other team had that.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I used to be top into leaderboard, if not the top, every time I was playing Halo Reach or something like that.
Hey,
I
Tech.
actually had a positive.
Could you give me the leader? Unfortunately, I had some issues.
Oh.
Well, here's the activity. Cole, hit the rocket.
There you go, Circuit.
Thank you.
You have the leader stat now.
I am the leader.
You're always the leader.
Speaking of leader, I think I might actually go to sleep because, like I said, I didn't get much sleep last night at all, and I have to work tomorrow because no 7-Eleven quest. So, Christ.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, you gotta be really.
That said, there are more important, pressing matters right now in Vermont, such as the flooding. Do you want to stress? It is bad, folks. It is bad. If you are in New England, in this region and are being affected by flooding, a reminder, do not drive across roads that are flooded over. It could be deceiving. Could be deeper than you think.
Yep, I was gonna say, yeah, you have no idea how deep that water actually is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why sticks are
And you'll destroy your engine trying to do so.
Or destroy your life by being swept away in the current. Don't do that, folks. Yeah, be safe out there. Stick to higher ground if you can. Care about you. Thinking of you. Yeah. These are troubling times of high water, so just saying. Sorry, Circuit. I know I've hijacked your stream briefly to give flood warning advice.
It's okay. I was literally trying to paste in as many videos as I could in a hurry, so you gave me plenty of segue time.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Now on the
time to
note of
talk about-
segues,
Time to talk about the illegal speed racer stuff I used to do.
I'm with you. I'm with you 100%, Coldus. I'm pretty sure after the after party, I'm gonna crash like a freaking rock. I am so tired.
I'm pretty much dead as well. I'm just hanging around because I'm trying to get my room cooled down.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and watch a bunch of stupid. Unfortunately, there was a bunch of outtakes when it came to Sunjackers, but apparently UMG has made it so it can't be embedded, so we can't watch that. Check it out in the show notes. Let's go ahead and watch shitposting, since now he has the models.
I'm going to say good night, and once again, happy 7-Eleven, y'all, and have a Slurpee for me if you can. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh.
We look exactly the same. Except for this, of course.
Whoa, hey, be careful where you point that thing.
They have the fixed pose.
And this is so bitter, animation meme.
Art is so cute.
It's really good art.
They're all so adorable.
Yeah, so squishy.
Especially the
Loads of money.
I know this song! But then again, I've been on the English side.
Hi, Clara. You're just in time to see me film my public access TV show. It's about acceptance and tolerance.
Acceptance and tolerance? Why, that's a breeding ground for homosexuality. Millions of kids watch public access TV. If you put this on, it will turn them all gayer than a magician.
Oh my god! Wait, Street of Vegas.
Vegas!
Oh my god! TV show can't make you gay.
This I absolutely love, though.
Oh, this finally.
Oh yeah, I
actually
did see
fully
this video
released?
around.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's really solid animation on that part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
impressive.
was quite surprised.
I think I was the one that found this one.
I can't believe that
I
this
saw
was
this
made for.
here.
I can't believe this was made for a troll video.
All
Seriously,
those
we gotta watch all three of the series.
Seriously, there's actually in betweening.
Wow.
Yes!
Well, some in betweening. There's still some missing frames.
But considering it's just somebody having fun, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Pinky is too powerful with his drum set.
Yes.
Oh no!
Quick straight
Saved
from
by the
90s.
bell!
Yeah.
Sweet victory. You can never find the full version. I don't know if there is a full version. But yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And this, yeah.
Oh,
Too smart.
It's too damn adorable. Pet the horse. Do not pet the horse. We are going to pet the horse.
The fight has begun.
Oh, rip this arm off.
Oh.
Oh no.
There ain't a thought behind those eyes.
Oh. Oh no.
You don't have to worry about spoilers. This is just a fun video.
Yeah, literally the art thing and the goat dude are like within the first 20 fucking minutes.
Oh, he looks like a certain Zelda character now.
Meanwhile.
Oh.
I love when people animate horses like dogs and cats. It is the best thing
Oh.
ever. I really say.
That's a good gag. That is a very good gag.
It still makes me wonder why for the
Alright,
comics
F1.
they said they could no longer
Animation is for fucking everyone.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah, that Fluttershy was not on point. Now this one, this is good.
I mean, you can definitely see the improvement, but why am I getting such horrible Masks of Evil animation vibes out of it?
Because it's their style. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Also, the cover is just so we don't have to deal with Hasbro.
Well, no, I think they did that. Well, maybe, but they probably
That seemed like a personal
thing too.
recording of it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, we have more videos, but we don't have time. We're gonna have to wrap it up, unfortunately. But we do have a closeout, which you wanted to check out because it's screw loose. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get our final shoutouts in for the evening while we still have consciousness. And we let ourselves sleep after the horrible heat has finally passed.
I just want it to rain. I'm so tired of this.
And this is still only the beginning of summer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 120 for a month. I can feel it.
Dun dun.
Well, let's get our shoutouts in before we melt in our beds here. Crazy Matt Captain, shout out.
Fires, explosions, fast and fast and jerky, all we roam. I have no idea what's happening Wednesday because I might not actually be part of it.
Alright, and on to Deathlight
Fun will
Productions.
happen. Go check it out.
Deathlight Productions.
Oh, just good morning, night, wherever you happen to be, and make sure to be safe in whatever weather you happen to be in, and good night.
And DM21.
Have a great week. Stay healthy. Don't let your family push you around. Yada yada yada.
And Toakoi.
Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Thank you, CMC and Commander, for being our moderators. Praise be to track spam for my Lord and Savior.
And let's go on to Tech Stallion.
Don't close.
Right, what he said. And Tsuki of the Taco Ascended.
I'm actually gonna stick around for a bit this time. The fuck you all.
Alright, with that, I'd like to thank you all for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Please be sure to tune in on Wednesday for Winchester and his Wednesday crew. Tune in on Sunday, where we are rapidly finishing up the Monster Hunter Rise game, Monster-thon, taking them all out. Be sure to keep an eye out on our Discord. That is where you'll see announcements for random streams and things going on if we are able to get them pulled off. I'm hoping that with the new job slowly getting settled, I'll be able to do more streams, but only time will tell for the moment. Anyway, also a reminder to tune in an hour early for the pre-show, which with Cold Dust and Crew for pre-show shenanigans, which are a lot of fun. And be sure to tune into the Coffee House After Party, which is live only on Vaughn only. Or if you're in the Discord, you can jump into the Discord group too. But most likely you're going to have to catch it live on Vaughn. And let's get our shout-outs into our IRC chatters. Thank you so much, Chaos Sakai, Cloud the Conquest, Commander something. Commander, not Colmander. Why did I say Cool Dude, Fantastic Fred, Relay Service, Sonic 5421, Techman, Tech Stallion, the second, Bigly Creepy, and yay, Archivers. Just a quick reminder, if you are in the Discord, I am going to try to finish up Graduate Sparky. Put it up into the Discord here in the next couple of hours before getting it posted. Also, just a shout out to all of our watchers, whether you're watching us on archive on YouTube when we get it uploaded, or watching us live on YouTube or Twitch, however you catch the Brony Show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for checking us out. Thank you so much for enjoying our shenanigans. Thank you for being a part of the fun and the silliness of us all. I do appreciate and love all of you for it. And with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap it all up with Screw Loose by BGM.
That played for us in the chat.
Yep, have a good night, everybody.
Look at this mare with messy hair and the wall-eyed stare, and I do declare she was born unfair and she needs repair, tender love and care, cause she ain't all there. Something about her's a little bit odd, she was ever so kooky, maybe she was dropped. It's so out of nowhere and it's throwing me off my game. The copies from her negative stigma, the the antics of laughing in it, and maybe she was not right, but I hope she digs the song. Maybe she loves the screw loose. She's a mortar shore and got a few crossfires, not a thoughtful sword. She's screw loose, sort of wacky type. There's a broken twinkle hidden in her eyes. It's screw loose, and she's in your home, and she ate your spiders and she took your phone. Poor screw loose, crazy and untamed. Never let her near any open flame. Look at this thing with the goofy mane and the out there claims maybe she's insane. Is it all a game going through her brain? Does she think her way is right as rain? Watch her go through the small town streets, barking like a dog chasing after me. And I don't bite, but they call her sweet as pie. Other ponies say you should stay away, that a few votes missing make her just a bit gray. Yeah, she ain't all there, but that's what makes her great. Maybe she loves the screw loose. She's a mortar shore and got a few crossfires, not a thoughtful sword. She's screw loose, sort of wacky type. There's a broken twinkle hidden in her eyes. It's screw loose, and she's in your home, and she ate your spiders and she took your clone. Poor screw loose, crazy and untamed. Never let her near any open flame.
I think I got her near an open flame. Coffee House After Party coming up in just a moment on the Vaughn stream. Don't go away. Unless you're going to the Vaughn stream. Then go away, go to the Vaughn stream, and then stay there. See you there.